Alright, hello everyone. Imagine here. Today we'll be playing SHIO. Let me just adjust the volume a little bit. It's very loud. So like at least it will not like get recorded while I'm recording already the audio. So yeah. It's just about you play as a character named SHIO as they try to remember something important, I guess. That's all I can say about it. Without further ado, let's just start the game. Fortunately, there's no WASD on this, so yeah, have to use the arrow keys. That's a very sharp sound. Okay. SHIO level 1. Options. Mustache. It's a clock. Take a look. Not yet. Is there anything else outside? Nope, I don't think so. Alright. Check it out. Yeah. You stare at the clock. It seems to stare back at you. Let me just adjust the options as well. Maybe 60 will just do. Clock. Take a look. Clock. Stare back at you. So 5. I mean, like, we have to go like this. Yep, looks like I'm right. What are you looking for here? It's so hard to know what are we looking here for. There's this. What does it mean? There it is. What's this? It's a sketchbook. Pick it up? No. Alright, we'll pick it up. Yeah. Probably doesn't belong to you. Pick it up anyways. Yeah. Should think about this more carefully, SHIO. Interesting? Take the sketchbook. Yes. Triple nuts. You hold the sketchbook in your arms. It's heavy, but you'll get used to it with time. The sound is heard in the distance. Alright. Is this the one? No, not yet. Sketchbook. Found an indigo place, your treasure. Yes. But seems to stare back at you. Open somewhere. There was an empty place before. Right. Here it is. It's a ladder. You're pretty sure that there's nothing else around here. Stay put. Nothing else. Okay. Let's climb down then. What a thrill! Hey, which way are you going? Double dot question mark. You can't see anything below. Maybe your ears are playing tricks on you. I like the art style of the game so far. It's really cool and surreal. Can't see anything below. Maybe your ears are playing tricks on you. Gosh, it's SHIO. It's SHIO. It's been so long. I didn't even recognize you from this angle. Where are you headed? Don't know. Then you must be here for something important, right? I don't really know. Triple dots. Do you even remember who I am? Triple dots. Yeah. Looks like you're lying skill. Looks like you're. Let me read right now. Looks like your lying skills haven't gotten any better. Some things don't change with time, I suppose. Come on. Come on. How could you forget your intelligent, charming, and all-around perfect big sister? Am I really that forgettable? Maybe. Double that question mark. Looks like that rings a bell. Triple dots. Gosh, you look pale. Let's get you down. Let's get you down to solid ground before you hit your head. You can't help but think that a fall from this height would do a lot worse than a minor head injury. Epic. Yeah, really cool art style, I would say. It's all black and white. Gosh, looking at you on solid ground. Solid ground? You've grown so tall. You're on the ladder though. Triple dots, I think. What's wrong? Double that question mark. Damn it. Somehow I lost my rank as tallest sibling. This sucks. I can slouch and bend my knees while I'm walking if it will make you feel better. Please don't. I suppose it can't be helped. Gosh, children truly grow up so fast. So, stop trying to sound like mom, please. And now he's a rebellious teen with an attitude. Whatever shall I do with him? Just joking. You should see your face. In any case, we should get going. The tour won't wait for us after all. I don't really understand what she's talking about. It's probably common knowledge. You look stupid if you ask any questions. Right. Right, at least we can save any time. It's a normal refrigerator. Nothing interesting here. Maybe there'll be cake inside. I'm getting excited just thinking about it. I'm not too excited. That would be childish. Not really. Such childish. Probably thinking. Maybe there'll be cake inside, right? No. I don't even like cake. I suppose there's no harm in opening it up. Maybe we'll find something worthwhile. Triple dots. SHIO. Maybe it's a SHIO shape cake. Somehow you don't think that's the case. I guess it can be helped. Time to get to work. Work? Examining the body we have on our hands. What else? Pretty sure you can do something like that. That's where you're incredibly skilled. Undeniably experienced clinic volunteer of an older sister comes in. Amazing. While I'm busy, feel free to poke around. You should try to get a sense of what happened in here. I'll do my best. Alright. The chair is toppled over. You don't know what to make of it. Double dot exclamation point. Underneath is a small lid. Probably came from the pill bottle on the other side of the room. You're still not sure what to make of this information. Okay? Not a bit. It's so loud. Still a little bit. So, a medicine bottle. The lid cover of it. It's a medicine bottle. Small empty bottle. Squint at it for a good 2 minutes, but the letters jump around until they're mush. Are you doing alright over there, SHIO? Yeah, everything's fine. You decide to get back to work. It's not like you'll magically learn how to read it within the next 5 minutes anyhow. Alright. The telephone has been buzzing softly since you've entered. There's no one on the other end. Gosh, that sound is getting on my nerves. Turn it off, will you? 5 dots. SHIO. Alert to SHIO. Sorry. Peace has been restored. Thank goodness. You look up and see a bulletin board. There's some notes on it. They look important. But that's all you understand. It's not like they're legible anyways. I don't feel like opening any more appliances. What if Noah's body falls out next? Looks like you examined everything important. Yeah, but you're not sure what it all meant. I'm not sure what it all means, right? Gosh, I suppose you can't do anything without me. Triple dots. Well, don't stress out about it. I'll solve this mystery in no less than 5 minutes. Try to keep up, okay? I'll try my best. Debate begin. Let's begin by considering the body. There are no cuts or bruises on his skin, or rips in his clothes. Therefore, the cause of death was internal. The victim likely took some sort of medicine, or poison while inside the fridge. That's why the body fell out when we opened the door. If there's anything you're unsure about, feel free to ask. Do you have any information that contradicts any of Noah's statements? Poison while inside the fridge. It's going to be like statement 4. Because that's the only one that's like, you know, it doesn't make sense. We saw like fucking chair toppled down as well. Statement 4. On that side of the refrigerator door. You can't read the label, but it's medicine of some sort. Lid. A small lid likely from the pill bottle on the other side of the room, stuck under the chair. Contained some unreadable notes. Sketchbook, okay. How about I show my sketchbook to you? Prior to that, there are no external walls in the body. It is cold from sitting in the fridge. Oh. Was buzzing when you saw the was buzzing when you entered the room. No one was on the other side. So it's a chair. Flip over, you're not sure why. It's okay to be confused here, Shia. I'm pretty sure that doesn't make any of my statements false. Chair 4, pill bottle. There you go. Hold on a second. There's something that needs explaining. I'll try to spell it out in a more simple manner if you want. No, it's just... how do I say this? Triple dots. Suddenly remember the sketchbook you picked up moments ago. Here. Oh, that's a decent drawing for a beginner. It's a pill bottle. I found it on the ground outside of the fridge. And that's only like 3 things. I thought like, oh hey, we're reinforcing the chair. Pill bottle. I found it on the ground outside of the fridge. And if the pills were taken when the victim was in the fridge, then they would have fallen out with the body, I think. Yeah. But that's not really a contradiction, isn't it? Is it? No. Regardless, medicine was the cause of death. And if you're hung up on that small detail, I'll revise my theory to incorporate it. Debate continued. The bottle you've sketched says Ambien. It's a brand of sleeping pills. They don't work right away. The effects take time to kick in. They're likely taken at the sink. It is outside of the fridge, naturally. Nope, that's really wrong. Let the victim drop the pill bottle on the floor. And the lid? Roll next to the chair on the other side of the room. Make sure the catalytic statements. Let's see. Bottle says Ambien, brand of sleeping pills. I like you take it in the sink, which is outside. On the fridge generally. Should we try statement 5 and lid? Because that is stock. Triple dots. What is it, SHIO? Itching to compliment my deduction skills. The lid. I found it under the chair. Next to under, it's practically the same thing. Is it really worth mentioning something like this, SHIO? Yes. Well, I guess it's pretty much the same. But, if the lid was there after the chair tipped over, then it would be beside the chair. So, because the lid is under it, the chair would have fallen afterwards. Triple dots. 6 dots. But, for all I know, it's a stupid detail. I mean, I'm sure you know the answer. Triple dots. I've got it. Amazing. Very intelligent, crime-solving enthusiast, older sister finally has the perfect solution. So listen up, SHIO. I'm gonna crack this case wide open. Continue. The victim took the sleeping pills at the sink. The pill bottle was dropped on the ground, and the lid rolled under the chair. As the medicine kicked in, the victim regretted his decision. Tried to call poison control, but didn't remember the number. That explains the buzzing phone when we entered. In anger, he flipped over the chair. That's why it's on top of the lid. And just as the effects of the pills kicked in, he defeatedly climbed into the refrigerator. You have information that contradicts any of Noah's statements. Triple nuts. Well, it's solid. Good job, Noah. Are you sure? As always. And right on time, too. Come on, the jury's starting soon. Our seduction is perfect. Every piece of evidence was taken into account. Everything makes sense. But despite everything, that isn't what happened. It's like you know already. Did you say something, SHIO? You were the body that fell out of the fridge. You can't read the name of the medicine on the bottle. Why would you have taken it without knowing what it was? And are you really the type of person to flip a chair? You've never done something like that before. And why climb into the refrigerator? Why not just lie down on the floor? But the answer to these questions is running around in your dizzy head. It's probably very simple. Something anyone could explain in a couple of sentences. So you'd better stay quiet. Because, like with everything else, never mind, I'm just being stupid. Let's get going. Okay. Oh yeah, why am I WASD? It's a bottle of some sort. Maybe someone else can read it for you, if you can muster up the courage to ask, of course. How about we leave the body alone for now? So we're just supposed to leave it here. Nothing else, okay. And I feel like opening. Okay. You can come back to this chair 100 times, but you probably won't come up with any novel observations by doing so. Telephone isn't buzzing anymore. Thank goodness. Let's save first. Alright. Sorry that you didn't get your cake, SHIO. I wasn't really expecting anything to be in that fridge. Anyways. But I did something cool, I think. I drew a piece of cake instead. The cake is a lie. It's fine, for a beginner. Well, what's wrong with it? I mean, it's alright. But there's no rhyme or reason to the shadows. And the fork is an odd size compared to the cake. And it's kind of hard to identify the blob on top as a strawberry. But other than that, it's decent. I guess so. Careful not to think too high of yourself, SHIO. You flip the page. From this point on, no one will be able to see your scribbles. Alright. Well, it took a bit of a detour, but it looks like we're on time for the tour. We're touring a clean hallway. Goodness no, this is a factory. A very clean and pristine one, of course. Where's the tour guide? Maybe from the underworld. There's no employees either. Well, it looks like I'll have to show you around this factory myself. So we were rushing for no reason. You're not entirely sure what Noah's up to, but she probably knows what she's doing. Oh, then I'll need you to walk in front, okay? Think of it as a lesson in leadership. In other words, you're not going to learn anything. Hey, I see that frown on your face. Your big sister always knows what's best for you, alright? Yeah, yeah. Alright. Save here. That was a break room place. The ladder we had to climb down to get there was in ladder place. What about the place above it? What are you talking about? There's nothing up there. As far as I'm concerned. There was. I can even show it to you. There was a clock. It was cloudy. And if I could just open this door. The door would budge. Epic. You stare at the door for a bit. Maybe if you wait long enough, something will happen. What's wrong, Shia? Something on the door that particularly stands out to me. Triple dots. You're right, but there's the 5 again. I don't understand why you're so interested in this door, but I don't mind waiting until you're done examining it. Shouldn't keep Noah waiting for too long. This ladder doesn't lead anywhere. I guess it's just for decoration. Isn't this more like a step ladder? No. You should really learn to tell the difference, Shio. Please stop with the Ace Attorney step ladder argument. When the ladders gain sentience and revolt, who will they go after first? Me or the person who refused to, or the person who refused to use the correct terminology? Alright, it's a ladder. I feel like it's going to go for you though. Don't even think about touching the sealed box at Shio. I wasn't going to. Shove your hand back into your dress pocket. Boxes litter the floor. Maybe there are snacks inside. Surely no one would mind if you took a small pick. Oh my god. Shio, you've got to think of things other than food. And let's say there were snacks inside. You can't just go rummaging through other people's stuff. You didn't even say anything. I can't read mine, Shia. You can't hide anything from me. Okay, that's very suspicious though. She looks serious. She looks dead serious. It's probably true. Alright. Okay. Welcome to Clinic Place, Shio. Now sit down, because you're getting a shot. Alright. What shot though? Is it tequila? Well, don't worry. You're self-certified. Kind of a medical professional. Very careful, older sister is great with needles. Okay. Just be careful not to move your arm around too much. Because I might hit a bone or two. Alright, but please be careful. You reluctantly begin to roll up your sleeve. I was just kidding around. Clinic volunteers aren't allowed to administer vaccinations. And if I could, I'd swear that'd be the best. You wouldn't feel a thing. I'm sure you'd be great at it. But I'm good for now. There's some cool equipment in here, Shio. Like a stethoscope and a sphygmomanometer and a thermometer. How do you memorize all of these pieces of equipment? I have no idea what a sphygmomanometer something even is. Maybe it goes into your eye. Well, I've been getting toy doctor. I've been getting toy doctor's kits since my first birthday. So I had a lot of time to remember everything. For the next 5 years, I accumulated a bunch of books about doctors, doctor's coats, clipboards, you name it. Because I was always destined to pursue medicine. Speaking of gifts, didn't you get a lot of books as a kid? I remember stealing Alice in Wonderland and really enjoying Anne of Green Gables. Okay. I remember I used to sneak into the study at 3 years old, and Mom would catch me learning to read them on my own. I don't remember those titles. Of course you don't. You just like flipping through the pages with illustrations on them. I just remember getting more and more books on my birthdays and holidays, and one day they just stopped. Well, if you're not reading them, there's no point in spending money on them, is there? But it's weird. I hated books. And yet, when Mom and Dad stopped buying them for me, felt like they gave up. Now, why would you think that? Probably just wanted you to finish the ones they gave you before buying more. And even if they did give up on you entirely. Well, that's... Are you alright now? I was just thinking that this place is so interesting. So much to look at, you know. I guess so. Can't really tell what's going on in her head. It's a hospital bed. Not the most comfortable in the world, but would be a nice spot to take a nap. Careful. The last patient that visited this place had the plague and spread it all over the sheets. You begin to move the pillow to a comfortable spot. Hold it. Don't mess up my neatly folded blankets. So that's the real reason. Alright. You still speak the same thing again. You're so cool. Okay. Still the same thing. Okay, I'm just gonna post here then. Alright. Sorry about that. Didn't mean to like try again, of course. Oh well. Okay, still the same thing on this one. There are some scribbles on a whiteboard. That's a clinic duty schedule. I'm scheduled for a volunteer shift every afternoon after school. That sounds like a lot of work. Well, it has to be done. You should have walked home from school with me more often. I would have liked to, but I really didn't have a choice. But we're walking around together now, right? Let's make the most of it. A large shelf of medicine towers over you. Each one is a different color, but it doesn't tell you what's inside each one. The one up there is aspirin. The one to the right of that one is amoxicillin. I mean, you probably don't care about the names if you don't know what they're for. It's not like I'll read the entire shelf. One of the bottles is missing. It's impossible. I watched this cabinet very closely. No one could have taken anything. Besides, you've never been here before. How would you know what's on the shelves? Well, there's a gap on the top shelf. I thought a bottle would go there. Don't jump to conclusions, Gio. Right, sorry. Don't dub your older sisters exceptionally developed. So let just work these surveillance skills, alright? Okay. Some documents are strewn across the desk. Those are patient folders. It seems as though they were sorted through recently. Just squint your eyes and try to read the characters. But they begin to look like ants walking across a snowy sidewalk. Date? Alright, that's enough for you. These are confidential, you know. Besides, it's not like you can read them anyhow. And you probably won't learn in the next 2 minutes. But we're not in a rush, right? Well, no. I was going to try to read try to read the numbers, since they're kind of difficult. There's no reason to waste so much time and effort. If I can just read it out to you. Suspicious, alright? Okay, let me just skip here. Okay. Alright. Let's just go right ahead. An ominous feeling emits between the iron bars. What's a place like this you're doing in a factory? Children who misbehave are thrown in there as punishment. Luckily, you're not a child anymore. Luckily, I'm not a child anymore. It's what you're thinking, right? Well, it's true. There's a special rule that says SHIO can be thrown in the dungeon no matter his age. Of course there is. Just joking. Or am I? You should try to be on your best behavior, just to be safe. Lots and lots of sealed cardboard boxes. Are these finished products or materials? We don't have time to waste on silly boxes. Come on, let's continue walking around. I was just curious. The poster says, don't show anyone the inner workings of the factory. Are we violating some rule by walking around this place? Nope, we're A-okay. Hopefully she knows what to do if we get caught trespassing. Gosh, you're not breaking in, Gio. This is a tour. We're allowed to be here. Okay, I get it. That's a lot of good, okay. Cardboard boxes tape shut. Okay, same thing. Hey, stop wondering, of course, Gio. The tour only finishes once every nook and cranny has been thoroughly explored. And now it continues down there. Gosh, I'm suggesting that you're incredibly prepared. Very well informed tour guide isn't showing you everything. Right, sorry. Posters line the walls. What do you think of the factory, Gio? You could say the hallway, but maybe that's too basic. Maybe the posters. If you're standing in front of one, it should make your answer seem too convenient. I'm not sure. It's an easy question. Triple nuts. Lame. It seems any answer would have been better than none. My favorite room is the clinic. Surely it's your favorite room too. I guess. The science is difficult, and I wouldn't be very good at working somewhere like that. And medicine is confusing since everything looks the same, and to become a doctor, you have to work hard for years on end. And that doesn't matter, right? I mean, you should like it in spite of all of that stuff. You have to. I'm just not smart enough to work in one, that's all. I'm not like you, Noah. Someone asked, the clinic is the best part of the factory. That's what the poster says. Well, it's not like anything's going to happen, right? Well, it kind of depends. Okay. You can't move. Streaks of black against yellow pass by your eyes at an impossible rate, and like always, you don't understand anything. Debate begin. Okay. Okay. Three. If only the text would slow down a bit. It's impossible. I don't understand the thing. Triple dots. Triple dots. You don't understand. You've said it a million times, and no one cares to listen. Double dot exclamation point. Dad, let me out. I'm scared. Double dot exclamation point. You'll do better in school. You'll be like Noah. You promise. Just let me out, please. You've got to say it with more confidence, SHIO. Double dot exclamation points. It's still going to be okay. Here, I'll help you out a bit. You're incredibly well-read, undeniably scholarly, dependable older sister, knows everything there is to know about literature. But don't freak out like that, okay? Makes me worried sick, knowing that you'll cry over some sentences. I won't be I'll solve it for you, like always. Triple dots. The answer to the first question is stale bread. Second one's a bit trickier. But the answer is obviously a steam factory. And the final answer is London. See? Piece of cake. Triple dots. What were the questions anyways? Well, it's solved, so it really doesn't matter. Besides, I've been reading classical novels since I was 4. I've practically read everything in this place. That kind of just threw me in the library one day and I figured it out on my own. But enough about me. You've never really liked this place, have you? Triple dots. Alright. Interesting. Huh? A minute ago, you would have been amazed by the vibrant yellow emitted off the screen. I didn't know that screens this large even existed. Last time I checked, televisions were small boxes. They would only show an image if they were hit a few times. Well, it's been a while since... Since I let myself unwind and watch some television, right? Right. I think I just stepped onto something. I think I just stepped on something. There you go. You lift up your foot to find a liquid black substance on the heel of your boot. Noah, you're the tour guide. Is there anything around that I could use to wipe this stuff off my boot? Why not use your dress? It's the same color anyhow. I would like to avoid that if possible. Well, you can't see it anyways. It's not like you regularly look at the bottom of your shoe while walking. He's right. And now that you know that it's down there, it's as if you can feel the residue as you step. You can't be such a clean freak, SHIO. Besides, you probably step on words without knowing it. Well, yeah, but it's still annoying. Besides that, you think it's odd that something so dirty is here in the first place. So far, that factory has been spotless. Well, let's just leave this stuff alone. It's probably not important. Alright. No one knows best, after all. Okay. How many saves can we save? 19. Alright, let's save on 5 then. Posters line the walls. It says okay. It says as long as the factory looks like it's running smoothly, no one will assume otherwise. The other one says criteria for product. Shining on the outside, that's what really matters. I'm not sure how well this factory is run. Alright. Hold on, SHIO. I think we're done with the tour. We are. Well, that's... no, I was thinking. Oh, I have some kind of question about the tour. Oh, fire away. It will cost you 100 yen per question though. Oh, shuffle your hands around in your pockets. But obviously, a coin isn't just going to appear. I was joking, SHIO. I think you're fine at going. Give it to me anyhow. Alright, if it's a factory, then why can't we tour any of the making stuff part? Triple dots. Because I would want to see something like that. Huh? I mean, isn't the fun just seeing a shining product come out of a clean factory? Let me start to look into the nitty-gritty details. That the whole process would be a lot less impressive, right? You're not entirely sure how to interpret that, but she's probably right. In any case, what do you think of the factory? Pretty cool, right? I don't know. Triple dots. Triple dots. It's very nice. That's all. It's clean, I guess. And there's a clinic and a study and a lot of boxes. It's just kind of boring. Well, people happen to like boring things, SHIO. Boring things are proper and pretty and nice. Alright, I get it. I just feel like I haven't learned anything about the factory since we first got here. Like I said, everything else about this place isn't all that great. There's nothing else to explore. There's still one place we haven't looked. Hold it. You just run away like that, Shia. What if you get lost? Just let me in. Whatever's in there can't be that bad. There's nothing important in there. And even if there was, it's off limits. God. Oh my god, why do you care about this room so much? As far as I'm concerned, you think this place is boring. Why on earth are you suddenly so curious about the place you hate? It's not even like this factory is significant to any of us. And I'm not moving away from this door until you turn back. You turn back down the hallway, Shio. Patient. 8 and 4. Okay, ability. Okay. Here you go. It's the one. Works ability, ship, and reactor. I'm surprised. You usually pay more attention to small details, Noah. All I said was that you're stupid for caring about this unknown room so much. Well, yeah, I understood that part. You said that this place isn't significant to any of us, right? But you're on. So I put in the clinic, right? I guess if you put it that way. This place does matter to me a bit. And why does that matter? Okay, continue. What if I volunteer here sometimes? Doesn't make this place particularly important to me. It's not like I know anything more about this place than you do. Besides the clinic, of course. It's just a star factory. Nothing more, nothing less. Make sure that contradicts any of the statements. Check for... Wait, check. Cardboard boxes? Wow. Not now. You should keep your explanation brief. Now he's losing her patience. No. You shouldn't know the contents of the boxes. Yep. That's the thing. You know it. Double the exclamation point. They're sealed. Triple dots. I don't know why you're lying. But you clearly know enough about the factory to know what's made here. It's not like we saw anything star-like on the tour. I was just guessing what was made here, that's all. Besides, even if I knew more about the factory that I was living on, why would I lie about something as silly as that? It's in this ways, it's completely clean and shiny. Completely clean and shiny, not a speck of dust or dirt to be seen. If I was somehow involved in what goes on here, I'd be pretty proud of it. Contradicts, statement 4. Sorry, that substance she has stepped before. What's that? Remember? It was in that scary place with all of those television screens. Right. But we came to an agreement that it wasn't that important. At that time, yes. But now, it's a crucial piece of evidence. What this piece of evidence tells us is that the factory doesn't exist. Black substance doesn't suggest such a thing. Besides, we're standing in the building at this very moment. Wait, let me try that again. Something is wrong with the factory. There you go. Oh, the fact that the rest of the factory place is spotless indicates a problem. Triple nuts. You don't know how hard it is to run a factory, Shio. Keep something so large, so grand, running in top condition everywhere. every minute, every hour. I always manage to keep the lights on, and this place clean as a whistle. But no matter how hard I work, suppose there's a problem with the factory place, whether I like it or not. But don't you have employees to deal with that sort of thing? We had people working here, and they'd be aware of the problem, and that certainly won't do. I mean, if your employer was struggling to keep their business afloat, what would you think? I don't know. Maybe you should ask someone with job experience. That's not really the point. But alright. Now you're probably thinking, if you don't get someone to help, then the problem won't be solved, right? Now here I am, stuck with an issue that I'm too stubborn to solve. There you go. But I'm confused. If you don't want people to address the problems with the factory, then why were you insistent on taking me on this tour? I guess. Triple dots. I wanted to test if I could keep up the act, just for a little bit longer. Well, she didn't do too well. If someone as dumb as you was able to figure it out, I wouldn't be so sure about that. Just because you can't see the bottom of an iceberg doesn't mean it isn't there. Double that question mark. Regardless, I have no more excuses left to make. And you made it clear that you're getting into this room one way or another. You're brilliant, shining, perfect older sister surrenders. Alright. You won, SHIO. But don't get cocky. You just got lucky. Triple dots. Can't help but feel as though you're strolling down a path of no return. But the show must go on, whether you like it or not. Well, this is what you're here to see, right? This place doesn't look troubled at all. At all. Is that so? But it's so cluttered in here. This is the problem you're dealing with. We can help you clean it up. Last time you tried to clean your room, you found an old box of dice and ended up sorting them by color instead. Oh, I'm not a kid anymore. I am capable of cleaning up a room. If you say so. I'm not entirely sure if she actually believes you or not. I want you to look at this. What do you think? Nice, right? Every edge is cut sharply and precisely. Light refracts off its edges in a purposeful, meticulous manner. Objectively, it's perfect. It's so shiny. That's what everyone says. Mom, Dad, our relatives, my classmates, the other volunteers at the clinic, my teachers. And if so many people are telling me that it's amazing to be able to do such a thing, then it's probably true, right? If only you could grab something even a fraction as impressive. Maybe then, your relatives would compliment your incredible talents, instead of telling you that your clothing is interesting. What are you hiding behind your back, SHIO? Oh, nothing. SHIO, lying is illegal, you know. Is it? Is it? Are you doubting your lawful, extremely responsible, rule-following older sister? Fine. I've been working on something. Gosh, you have. But we've been walking around all this time. It's really not that good. Perspective is a bit strange. Clothing isn't shaded very nicely, and the proportions are all off. In comparison to your star though, it's really just a crappy drawing. It's really just a crappy drawing. Triple lens. Is it really that? May I try? Is it really that unflattering? Maybe I should have drawn myself or something. More dots. I can rip the paper if you're said me. Why would you do that? I guess I'm just clumsy. No, I probably did something to make you drop it. You didn't do anything. Wait, give me a second. You begin scribbling in your sketchbook as fast as you can. Triple dots. Done. I know the lines aren't straight, and I've never drawn this shiny material before. I memorized what it looked like. And now you have somewhat of a photograph from before. Before the thing that just happened. You're such an idiot. How about that question mark? Since you didn't hear me the first time, I'll say it again so it drills into that thick head of yours. I didn't care about it. It's just a stupid star. Why are you blowing up at me? Oh my god. I hate stars, SHIO. Why do I always have to spell things out for you? I hate how long it takes to produce them. I hate how much effort it takes to maintain this stupid factory just to make them. And most of all, I hate the fact that I will have to work here for as long as I live, making things I hate. Then just stop making them. It's really not that difficult. Easy to say for someone like you. For someone like me. I don't recall being the person who's dealing with a problem they're too stubborn to fix. Oh wow. You can't read, you can't write. You even can't tell when people are joking or being serious. I mean, no one's going to charge you 100 yen to answer a question, SHIO. It's common sense. You're an adult, for Christ's sake. It doesn't take freaking rocket science to figure this stuff out. Remove that. So then, why? Remove that. Would I kill to be in your shoes right now? Remove that. Really? You expect me to believe that? I know you think I'm stupid, Noah, but I'm not that stupid. You don't understand, and you never will. Because you're such an idiot. Triple nuts. Someone so stupid has no use for something like this. Give it to me. My sketchbook. Noah sprints away, and no less than 5 seconds later, she's swallowed by darkness. You don't really care to run after her. Who cares if she trips over her own feet and falls to the ground, bruising and scraping her knees? Who cares if she simply vanishes out of existence and never comes back? You certainly won't. Triple nuts. But maybe, just maybe, if she were to return in a bit less than 5 minutes, and wipe away your tears, and tell you that you're being a bit dramatic, and invite you to gently talk things out. Sit down somewhere to relax. And everything will be alright. Triple nuts. Ah, where are you? Why haven't you come back yet? He's probably still mad at you. Triple nuts. The hard ground is starting to hurt your arms. You should stand up at least. Just save. Okay, we're here again at the Indigo place. Are we here again? Nope. Now fives. The clock has been ticking incessantly since you've woken up. How irritating. Triple dots. If there's any number you'd recognize, it's this one. Although, it's not like you can actually read it. You're simply able to make a very accurate guess as to what it is, due to its current significance. Triple dots. You knew what was coming the moment you opened that refrigerator door. Because, even if things are just a little bit different than what you remember, and you've forgotten a few details here and there. A specific sequence of events is playing out according to script, just as it once did, 5 years ago. Triple dots. Triple dots. Noah. Shio, you can't just stand around. Triple dots. W. What am I supposed to do? Am I slipping away? Perfectly straight bangs conceal her eyes. Her body's limp. Limbs strewn across the checkered kitchen floor. Triple dots. Oh, you're joking again, right? Stop scaring me and get up already. Please. Now that you look a bit closer, nose, neck, and shoulder are positioned in an abnormal manner. But you're not good at science at all. In particular, you know absolutely nothing about the human body, so maybe it's normal. Triple dots. Noah, you got to get up already. I learned my lesson, okay? I won't bother you about anything anymore. So please get up. You're scaring me. Shio, you have to move. Triple dots. No amount of staring is going to achieve anything. Triple dots. Reluctantly, you step away from your sister. Goodbye, Noah. Can we save here at least? The home phone sits atop its base. I need to call the emergency number. It's no one's ever told me what it is. Remember that Noah pinned some important phone numbers on the bulletin board. On the bulletin board above. Triple dots. 6 dots. Oh, what on earth? You try to decipher the numbers over and over again. The first digit looks like a 1, or maybe a 4. Actually, it might not even be a number at all. Or even looking at the right sticky note. And no matter how long you stand, but no matter how long you stand, your forehead towards the ceiling, your eyes swelling with tears, which you hastily wipe away with your cotton sleeve, your hands trembling, as you grasp the phone, an irritating buzzing in your ear. It's just a bottle of oil. As much as it appears after you wipe your finger over wet ink. A mess caused by dropping the container of your favorite black nail polish. But worst of all, a reminder of your own stupidity. Ah, it's way too. Time is passing. Well, that's. I've got to think of something else, fast. You look through the open window, there's nothing inside. The bottom of the sink is still wet. Someone used it recently, very recently. People nuts. It's an empty pill bottle. People nuts. I've never seen this bottle around the house before. You can make a very good guess as to where they came from. Remember, SHIO, time is ticking by. I know. I'm sure if you find something useful in the trash. But doing something useless is better than nothing at all. Well, that's. Maybe see shuffle your hand around the trash. Suddenly something all too familiar brushes against your fingers. Double dots exclamation point. It's your sketchbook. I can't believe she threw it in the trash. She could have used it at least. You examine the new addition to your doodle just a little bit closer. And just a little bit closer. Is that me? It's not very well done. I think you could have tainted your poor sketchbook like this. It's not as though you know anyone whose art skills are more abysmal than yours. You should figure out a way to erase this at some point. Regardless, you save your sketchbook from the pile of trash, hoping its pages aren't too dirty. Thank goodness. You should quit worrying about your little toy so much. After all, time is passing. The bottom of the sink is still wet. Only very recently. Well, that's. The cherry is not open. Beneath it is the lid to a small bottle. Now, why did it fall and when? The person who knocked it over must have been. No, I guess. Seems like the only possible answer. Did you throw it? No, that wouldn't make sense. Based on the direction of the chair fell. Still facing the table, it feels as though it could have been thrown. It couldn't have been hastily thrown. Then it looks dented, almost as if someone stepped on it. And if that's the case, why is it under the chair? No, that's impossible. No, why isn't that clumsy? You can't choose to believe in what you wish, but sometimes the truth is pathetic. Triple dots. Also, buzzing of an empty line fills your ears. I won't wait for you, SHIO. You decide to try going out the back door. Maybe you'll be able to ask your neighbors for help. Maybe you'll be able to ask your neighbors for help. The door won't budge. That hasn't gotten around to fixing the doorknob yet. Try forcing your weight on the door a few times. It's not like you're making any progress. Probably not wise to leave your sister's body unattended, anyhow. I need to think of something else. Um, what happened? It's just black. Couldn't see anything. Be right back then. I don't know what happened. Alright, well, we're back again. I don't know why it black screen before. What caused it like really hard? You're stuck over. Okay, let's try the other choice. Oh, let's say SHIO. Oh, that's not right. That had already fallen before I came into the kitchen. And the only person who could have done it was Noah. Okay. Alright. Let's just try to save here. Back there. Alright. Here's something else. Okay. It's overwhelmed to think. Well, to think. You can't think straight. You need to calm down. Okay, here we go. That's a beginning. What's happening? Hello, SHIO. Okay. Triple dots. You're not forgetting anything anymore. How was it? Triple dots. I don't know. Typical. Well, at least there's an option to bring her back. Double that exclamation point. It's her factory palace, factory place all over again. You hear her talk excitedly about the book she's read. Sketch her in secret as she runs through the hallways. We praise her for her talents. To be scolded for misunderstanding her jokes. It's everything we want, with no strings attached. Triple dots. All we have to do is rip up that sketchbook. Surely, even someone as stupid as ourselves could do something so straightforward. That's it? It almost seems a little too convenient. But perhaps that's the point. Don't think too hard about it. And there's a clearly correct choice. Triple dots. It's not like this is new. We made this decision many times around. But it's strange. It's normally here by now. What will you do, SHIO? Let's try refusing first. You should think about this more carefully, SHIO. Something you want is within your grasp. You should take it. What will you do, SHIO? I think bring Noah back. I think refuse might be the right choice. You begin ripping out the pages of your beloved sketchbook, page by page. It's difficult at first, but once you realize there's no going back, they seem to tear away on their own. It becomes an unconscious process. In fact, you forget what you're doing as your vision blurs, and the empty canvas around you disappears. But hopefully, when you reawaken, you run into her again, climbing down a tall purple ladder into a pitch black void. And everything will be okay for another day. Good night, SHIO. Alright, so that's one ending. Okay, so I'll be right back to the other choice. Okay, we're back. Now we're going to refuse. Should think about this more carefully, SHIO. Something you want is within your grasp. You should take it. Do refuse. Triple dots. I can't. Oh, why not? I'm not really sure. But I'm not sure I want to keep doing this over and over again. You don't know what you're talking about. Wait, begin. It's too late to do anything else. I thought that I just shut out the world for a bit. And one day become weeks, which became months, which became years. And the longer I sat in my room, the harder it was to figure out where to go from there. I'm stuck here. There's nothing I can do about it now. It's an approach. Let's try sympathetic first. I can't disagree again. I can't disagree with that. 5 years is a long time. We miss a lot, and the more we wait, the more it hurts. And there's always a way out. It's never too late to leave. All I have to do is to step out that door. All I have to do is step out that door. The wait continues. I really don't understand. You're not a child anymore, SHIO. You know how embarrassing it is for an adult to be unable to read a simple sentence. Everyone our age has university jobs, families of their own. I'm so far behind, and there's nothing I can do about it. Well, that's... The more you think about it, the more you think about it, the more your resolve weakens. Might be talking big, but deep down you know it's true. Can't do anything, SHIO. Have information that contradicts your statement? I think it's a sketchbook. There we go. I don't know, I selected a sketchbook before. Or sketchbook. I swear, I selected a sketchbook and it failed. We've been learning to draw. That's something we can do, right? I'll edit that out. That's weird. We've been learning to draw. That's something we can do, right? No. My sketches aren't good. No, I said so. It's true. No, I didn't say that. What? Does that really even matter? Of course it does. Because Noah and Mom and Dad... No. I'm asking if it matters to us. Triple dots. We made peace with it a long time ago. We'll never be the best at anything. But Noah, I don't think Noah was the best of it. I don't think Noah was the best at everything either. And that's okay. For Noah, for us. and every person in the whole wide world. As long as we do what we want, then why care about anything else? And could I really be an artist? Well, we might have a long way to go, and we might not ever be as good as we want to be. But as long as we work towards it, that's all that matters, right? Sure, there's a lot of things I can do. Get out here. I know that it's going to be difficult. Jesus Christ, there's an insect right now. But I'm tired of sitting around. I'm tired of doing nothing and going nowhere. I'll just have to do my best. It's going to be lonely for a little while. And maybe I finally have to accept it. However, to be able to watch over you as you grow and change. And do all of those things that I'll never get to do. Well, I suppose that makes me the proudest older sister in the whole wide world. You can do it, SHIO. You're the best younger brother ever. Now, it's still a sad one, I would say. Of course, I didn't cry, of course, but it's still very sad, I would say. So, there's a lot of things going on, basically. The dreams are just like kind of like the elongated version of like the events, I guess. But yeah, I think there's some kind of like and SHIO being just like some kind of being like capable. Like, there's a lot of like, well, no, I just like being. Whereas SHIO is actually much more artistic and creative as artist. No, it's more of like, unfortunately it does have like that kind of like showing of like parent mentality here. But that's going on as well, of course, and yeah. That can still be like relatable at times, I guess. Still, it's a pretty cool game, I would say, on it. And really nice. I enjoyed the whole game. I like the art style. I like the sketchy and like, the debate, I guess. I guess this is more of like battle of like oneself as well again. Other ideas as well. So that's what's going on at least. Still, pretty cool game, I would say. Pretty sad. Again, I like the art style. The music choices are also pretty good, I guess. May not be still the perfect, but it's still a good one. Overall, that's it now for SHIO. I hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you to another game, I guess. So, bye bye. May my stars guide you.